Good morning, members. And I call to order the meeting of the Home Affairs panel. We now proceed to the election of chairman and deputy chairman of the panel for the year 2014 to 2015. Just want to remind members that in accordance with Rules of Procedure 77(6), a member who is the chairman or deputy chairman of a government advisory body in respect of matters which a panel considers to be directly related to the terms of reference of the panel shall not be the chairman or deputy chairman of the panel. Moreover, according to ROP 77(7), a member shall not be the chairman or deputy chairman of more than one panel at the same time. In accordance with Rule 22 and Appendix IV to the House Rules, I now invite nominations. A valid nomination has to be made by a member verbally, to be seconded by another member, and to be accepted by the nominee. Ms. Claudia Mo, I propose Dr. Helena Wong. Any seconder? Dr. Wong, do you accept? Yes. Mr. Stephen Ho, let you say it correctly first. Mr. Lee, any seconder? You call him seconds. Mr. Lee, do you accept the nomination? Yes, I do. Any other nominations? If not, then we go on. If there aren't other nominations, I declare that there will be a secret ballot to elect the chairman. Staff members, please give each member a ballot paper as well as a stamp with a ticket sign. In accordance with the House rules, each candidate will be assigned a candidate number in accordance with the order of nomination. Members, please use the stamp to stamp a tick sign next to the name of the candidate of your choice. Ms. Helena Wong is number 1 and Mr. Lee number 2. It is a secret ballot, so please do not show your ballot paper to others. After you have stamped your ballot paper, you may turn it over, and you don't need to fold it into two. Members, have you finished with the voting? For members who are present, there are altogether 21. So if members have all stamped on the ballot papers, then I declare the voting has been closed and no more ballot papers can be issued. Staff members, please start to collect the ballot papers. Members, please put the ballot paper into the box yourself.
又要你出去監票。咁但係你由另一個角度睇，咁你個名就其實好多人都識嘅。係咁㗎，咁啱你咁高大英俊。
喺呢度咧，我想
I would like to invite the two members who made the nominations to come forward to monitor. the counting of votes. Ms. Claudia Mo and Mr. Stephen Ho.
1號
Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 2, 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 number 1, number 2, number 2, number 2, number 2, number 1. I now declare that Dr. Helena Wong has 8 votes and Mr. Lee 13. I declare that Mr. Lee has been elected. 21 ballot papers have been issued and we've also collected 21 ballot papers. I now declare that Mr. Lee has been elected as the chair lady of the Home Affairs panel. Congratulations. Please come forward to preside over the meeting.
各位委員，感謝各
Members, I'm grateful for your support so that I have been smoothly elected as the chair. Now we come to the election of the deputy chairman of the panel on home affairs for the session 2014-15. A valid nomination has to be made by a member verbally, to be seconded by at least one other member verbally, and to be accepted by the nominee. Any nominations? Mr. Paul Chair. Mr. Yu Si Wing. Mr. Chair Wai Chun nominates Mr. Yu Si Wing. Mr. Yu Si Wing, do you accept? Yes. Ms. Sid Ho. Ms. Helena Wong. Mr. Kenneth Chen seconds. Ms. Helena Wong, do you accept? Yes. Any other nominations for the post of deputy chairman? If not, then we have got 2 valid nominations. I declare that first of all, we will hold a secret ballot. Staff members, please issue a ballot paper and a stamp with a tick sign to each member. Candidates will be assigned a candidate number in accordance with the sequence of nomination. Members, please, next to the name of the candidate of your choice, use the stamp with the tick sign to clearly indicate your choice. So you can see it from the screen. Number 1, Yu Si Wing. Number 2, Helena Wong. It is a secret ballot, so please do not show your ballot paper to others. After you have completed the stamping, you may turn over the ballot paper, but please do not fold the paper. I would like to know whether any panel members haven't been issued with a ballot paper. Any of you? If there is, please tell us. Have everybody finished with the voting? If you are finished with that, please have the ballot papers collected. How many have been issued? 20. Thank you. I would like to ask members, has everybody put your ballot paper into the box? In that case, I declare that the voting has been closed. We're now going to call out the names, and I would like to invite Mr. Tony Che and Mr. Ho to watch over the counting of votes. Number 2. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Number 1. I'd like to ask the staff members to count the total number of ballot papers to see if they tally with what has been shown on the screen.
Any views from the two members watching over the process? If not, then I declare that Mr. Yu Si-wing is returned to chairman for the panel on Home Affairs. I've been deputy chairman for Home Affairs. And next, I would like to report to members the dates of our regular meetings. As before, our regular meetings scheduled for the next meeting will be scheduled for the 4th of November, And as for the 2 dates in February and March, as they will be clashing with the policy address, as the established practice is that the regular meetings will be held at 8:30 a.m. on the second Friday of every month. And as some of the members will be absent in those 2 meetings, we are proposing to change those 2 meetings to the 12th and the 13th. And the proposed amendments have been circulated to members. Any other views? If not, then date the items for discussion at the next meeting. Dr. Helena Wong. Chairman, the student movement is has continued to spiral, and they are occupying the square, and they would like to have universal suffrage. And as we walked here, we saw on the wall there are comments written by young people, and I see item 12 of the items for discussion is also about young people. I'd like to have a public hearing this year. We can invite the youth, tertiary students, secondary students, young people, because when we talked about youth policy last session, the administration failed to put forward any policy for the youths, and I think we should pay more attention to what the youths have to say. We should place more focus on it. Any other views? Dr. Kenneth Chen. Well, Chair, if you look at the proposed outstanding items for discussion, I think out of the more than a dozen items, at least 6 is proposed by me, and very often, sometimes the items are raised, but then it will be just set aside for the time being. No matter what you discuss with the administration, you should make sure that you have discussed with us before you agree with the Bureau Director to remove some of the items. In particular, number 9, public consultation. Mr. Tung Duc-Sing understood very well why this had to be put under his bureau, and he would not like to discuss it. But now, even the public consultation for the constitutional reform it will be postponed. So even to the administration, they understand that there is a problem. So this should remain on the agenda to make sure that Mr. Tung Duc-Sing will have to discuss it. All right. I note members' comment when I meet with the Bureau Director. I will reflect this to them. Now, at the regular meeting in November, we are going to discuss on the list of outstanding items for discussion, renewal of permanent exhibitions of the LCSD's museums, that's item number 1, and review of the building management ordinance, item number 2. So, members, any views on the items for discussion next time? Dr. Helena Wong. No comment for the items to be discussed next time, but on the list, I'd like to advance some of the items further back, especially when you discuss with the administration, in particular number 20 and 21 about street obstruction, and also number 21, the proposal to amend the hotel and guest house accommodation ordinance. All right, noted. According to my observation, as in the past, the items discussed may not follow this order. It may have to do with the urgency of the matter. So thank you for your comments. Along with the Deputy Chair, I will speak to the Bureau Director. I'd like to seek members' views on another point. As mentioned just now, in March, we propose that the regular meeting be changed from the 13th of March to either of the 2 dates. See if you find that suitable. It's either the 17th at 2:30 or the 20th at 8:30 a.m. Let me perhaps do this. I see members are quite busy. We don't have many members here. It will be circulated by the Secretariat and decide on which is preferred. For the February meeting, it's originally scheduled for the 13th, but it may be clashing with the policy address, so it will be changed to the 6th of February. The 13th of March, that's the original scheduled date. Now the Secretariat has proposed to change it to either the 17th or the 20th. So the dates will be circulated. All right. And no problem. We can also ask who will be available for the 13th, for the meeting on the 13th. So if there's nothing under AOB, well, now about a joint committee on the monitoring of the WKCD project. In 2012-13 session, the HA panel agreed to set up this joint committee to monitor the WKCD project. This joint subcommittee will continue to do its work, and if members agree, the Secretariat will issue notification to re-invite members to join that subcommittee. For members who are already the members of the subcom, if you don't write in to explicitly say that you withdraw from the joint subcommittee, you will continue to be members of the SC. And at the first meeting of the SC, you would decide whether to re-elect the chairman and deputy chairman. So if there are no other comments, then the joint subcommittee on the monitoring of the WKCD project will continue. If there's nothing under AOB, meeting's adjourned. Thank you.